Britannia, I can't begin to say how much hard work has gone into getting this boat. We obviously took all of our intellectual property from AC36, but then we joined forces with Mercedes F1 team. The amount of computing power that we've now got available to us through our setup at Brackley is unbelievable. And getting these two groups of designers to work together and talk together has been fantastic. Now don't get me wrong, it's been a challenge. But the end product is, in my opinion, the best British sailing boat that's ever been made. It is a phenomenal bit of kit. It is so complicated. We are very designer heavy. This is a technology race. This is about taking all of our ideas, all of our thoughts that go into our computers to design the fastest boat possible, then taking that off the computer screen, and over the course of 2 years with our designers, with our structural engineers, with our shore team, making that boat come to life and then delivering it into pure boat speed on the water. Whether that's the best boat that ever sails in the America's Cup, we'll find out in a few weeks. In my opinion, the hardest working people in the team, our shore team. If you were to look at Formula One, it's the pit crew, it's the mechanics. Now those guys work 7 days a week, 16 hours a day to make sure Britannia is ready to go for every single training session. And then there's 16 of us that are really lucky that get to go sailing on Britannia. And we race the boat with 8 people at any time, but we have a sailing squad of 16. Within that sailing team, you have the afterguard, which is Ben, so he drives the boat with another helmsman, and a pilot and a trimmer that flies the boat out of the water and also trims the sails. So that represents 4 of the 8. The other 4 are cyclors. I grew up traditionally grinding, using my arms to move the arm cranks, and you'd move winches with ropes on, and that's how you control the sails. Now, in this America's Cup, we're cycling. So I will move my legs as you normally do on a bike. That will move a hydraulic pump, and that will move oil around the boat. The more oil we can move around the boat, the more we can move the sails, the faster the boat will go. The other thing that does is it frees up your hands to do stuff. So we're in a world where our cyclors can help sail the boat. We're a mixture of sailing cyclors, so people like myself who come from a sailing background who can trim sails and help fly the boat. This time round we're lowered into our little pods where heat is obviously a thing we're battling as well. So it's a pretty extreme sporting environment to try and operate. There's 3 very distinct teams within each individual team. Now that's the sailing team, the design team and the shore team. To win the America's Cup, those 3 teams have to talk perfectly to each other to get the very best out of the boat. So the designer needs to talk to the sailor, needs to talk to the shore crew, needs to talk back to the designer. And it's that loop of communication that will get the very best out of Britannia. And if at any point there's a slight fraction in that communication loop, the whole thing falls apart. And beyond that, you just need to have grit and determination. You've got to know that the last 9 months leading up to the start gun going for the first race, you are going to be working 6-7 days a week, 18 hours a day. You're going to be exhausted, but you just need to front up every day and make sure that your area is perfect. Keep showing up with a positive attitude and everything will fall into place. You trust the people around you that they're doing the same. Things tend to line up and you go well.